Hey everyone, Raj here. I hope you guys are well. I'm back with a fragrance review. This one is from the house of Acqua di Parma, the Italian brand, and they have a line called the Blu Mediterraneo collection, and this is all about scents inspired by different parts of Italy, like the landscape there, the natural beauty that's found there, and there are some pretty good fragrances in this line. I do prefer the Colonia line, to be honest, but there are some pretty good ones to check out here. This one is called Ginepro de Sardegna, so it's a juniper based fragrance, and I'm working off a sample here, and I've had, I think, about two other samples. One official one, which I got for free, one that I bought because I kind of felt like I wanted to go back and test it, and I got another one, this one, for free also, which was kind of good. So I've tested it quite a bit. So yeah, here we go with my thoughts on this fragrance. Prices, Acqua di Parma they're not like a designer mainstream brand in terms of prices, but they're not up there and outrageous like some other niche brands. It's kind of like an in-betweener. So notes for this one, top notes there is pepper and nutmeg. Mid notes, juniper, cypress, and sage, and in the base notes there is Virginian cedarwood. For me, this is a fragrance that you would wear all year round. I think so. You could wear this in slightly warmer weather, in spring and summer, probably the best times of the year, but absolutely no reason why you can't wear this in cold weather. I have, and in the winter, and then in autumn as well. Definitely has a versatility to it. I think definitely has a versatility in terms of the occasions. This is great for work, but it has that more, it does, to be honest, actually have a more formal feel. So I probably wouldn't wear it in casual scenarios, but I think you could definitely, just spray this on a lazy Sunday. I think it would work quite well. So yeah, performance is really good. Longevity is very good. The way it pushes off my skin is pretty good in the first few hours, and is really noticeable for me from start to finish. I got around 9-10 hours of longevity. No complaints in that department. For me, it does feel like quite a masculine fragrance, but yeah, I think a woman could wear it, but for me it leans more to the masculine side of things. So what do I get? Well, I do like this fragrance actually. I do like it from pretty much start to finish, although I do feel the opening is a little bit too intense for my liking. It's like these berries are super concentrated, they're very dry, they're very herbal, and honestly, I'm not so keen in the opening blast. I kind of spray it on, forget about it, and wait for a little bit of time for this one to just settle down and become a little bit more, it's too sharp in the opening. Later on, this juniper berry gives you this like gin and tonic feeling. It's very crisp, still has that sharpness there, but it is starting to mellow down after about 15-20 minutes, half an hour. You'll really get a feeling of what this fragrance is all about. So I have done a fresh spray. Yeah, and you get this kind of almost like a fresh lime feeling mixed in with this crisp, cool cucumber, all mixed into like a gin and tonic based drink on the more drier side, nothing too sweet. It's good. I quite like it. It feels like something that's quite refreshing. It's quite a refined smell. I think this is somebody who doesn't like anything too outrageous, anything too exotic, but nothing too bland and generic. I think it definitely stands out. As the fragrance develops, I kind of get pretty much what I've just said in this fragrance. I don't get, huge amounts of developments. It does become a touch woody. I wouldn't really say I'm picking up on the cedarwood vibe, but I do kind of get like a woody pine type feeling, which is nice, nothing amazing. Overall, I think this fragrance is probably best in the mid. The opening few minutes is a little bit harsh, but for the vast majority of the time, I get this really nice crisp G&T dry gin, juniper scent, and then it fades off into this mildly woody piney aroma, which is nice but nothing amazing. It's a good fragrance. I think it's definitely worth checking out. I think there are a lot of fragrances I've noticed which have this gin and tonic type feeling, and many of them smell quite similar, but this one does, for me anyway, stand out. Yeah, I think this is worth checking out. So yeah, that's pretty much what I have to say on this fragrance. I think it's one that it's nothing spectacular. There's nothing really special going on here, but there's enough going on here to keep me interested, and enough for me to recommend this to you guys to go out and try. And yeah, I think I've pretty much covered everything in this review. I'm just thinking if there's anything that I've missed out. No, I think its prices are fairly accessible for most people, and you can get this at a discount. For people who live in the UK, I've got this from a website. I've bought some Acqua di Parma fragrances from essential.com. Sometimes they have discounts on there as well, and you can also get this from allbeauty.com. So yeah, check it out. And whatever you have to say, guys, say it. I'm always keen to hear like other people's opinions, whether you like this fragrance, whether you hate it, whatever you have to say. It's always good, you know, hearing other people's opinions, other people who are like passionate about fragrances, and just sharing that interest. That's what I really enjoy. In terms of my rating, I'm gonna go nothing too high, but nothing too low. I'm gonna go with a 7.5 out of 10. I did get, oh yeah, there was actually one thing I missed out. Even though I have been working off a couple of samples, I definitely have worn this fragrance quite a few times, and it is not amazing in terms of compliments, but I did get a few compliments actually. Nothing spectacular, but I think this is quite, you know, you could go out into the world and, you know, be pretty sure that people are gonna think that you're smelling pretty good, which is the main objective, right? Okay guys, thanks for watching. Feel free to hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.